Good afternoon. I'm here with the most beautiful Faridah,
I'm Faridah.
a friend of mine, someone I've known for more than half my life. And she's a software engineer, if you need to code anything, she, she got you on lock. So, I would really like to introduce yourself.
No, you introduce me.
Okay. So today we're going to be talking about something very, very deep. Something that is deceptively deep. Like, just like on the onset or just hearing the topic, it might not sound so deep, but it's actually something that is quite deep.
Yeah.
And that's culture. Farida, what culture do you belong, or what culture has founded your personality?
I'll say as a Muslim, obviously like Islam, and as a Yoruba girl, the Yoruba culture, the European, like the Western culture, which is like around
You can
us.
look at me.
I've been like growing up, I used to watch a lot of like Disney shows, for example, and like that really shaped a part of my personality.
But if you were to rank,
Rank,
we're going to, we're going
yeah.
to, if you were to rank like the cultures that formed your personality in order, can you rank
Mm,
it? I'm trying to start an argument. That's what I'm asking you.
I
If I
don't
can.
know. I don't know if I should say it is like the Yoruba culture or Islam.
You know, can I? I know it's your life,
Yeah.
but can I respectfully disagree?
Why?
Because like culture, according to the research that I did,
Yeah.
is like made up of language,
Yes.
art,
Yes.
society,
Yes.
and behavior.
Yes.
So, so let's start with the language. First of all, what language are they speaking?
We are speaking
English.
English. But like when I'm at home, like when I'm not outside with you guys, I mostly speak Yoruba
Same
with
here, but
my
like if
folks.
we're being realistic, English that we use to like navigate our day. Okay, like okay, what's today?
What's the Thursday?
Okay, what's you think that Yoruba have their own day?
Yes.
But what do you say? Thursday
Thursday
is the Islamic calendar, but we use the Gregorian calendar. Apart from that again, like how are you dressed? I'm talking about that too.
in Western.
So like it's
Yeah.
quite easy to say,
It's
oh,
it's it's very Western, yeah.
yeah.
But like if you are talking about beliefs now, for example, while I know obviously I have some Western like based like beliefs, but in spite of like the way like I dress and maybe the language I speak and maybe how maybe we navigate back to back, most of the beliefs are based on like being Yoruba
I think I might win now.
and being Muslim.
Hope you'll not be offended.
I won't be offended.
When it comes. So as for me, I think like
I won't settle.
are you trying you want me to check me like no, so that's actually
You trying to say?
as for me, man,
Hmm?
like my the cultures that like form my personality and make me who I am. Well, Islam,
Mm-hmm.
the Western cultures. I'm being honest with myself. Yoruba, the
Mm-hmm.
Yoruba culture,
Mm-hmm.
and the pop culture.
Mm-hmm.
Like in terms of urban, because obviously, I'm wearing a hoodie. My forefathers,
I don't
they
even know what
do
they
wear this.
do.
They
Mm,
do wear this. But
yeah.
I'm a Yoruba boy, so for sure. I've got that.
And else, yes, yes. Okay.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Josephine.
So,
Mm.
what culture do you belong to?
Culture was them. Culture was them.
Culture is okay. Culture like is made up of language, art, society, and belief. So obviously language is not of like being forever. It is a sense of like what do you believe in? Like are you Freemason or a Muslim or a Christian or Illuminati whatever?
But then, there's something called the Gothic culture. And then it really doesn't have to do with languages because people of all languages can be got.
Still like people that are member of the Gothic culture, they must communicate.
And there's
And
this stuff Gothic. You know, there are some Gothic that are like
Yeah.
But they must communicate and they will have like a common language.
They have a common language.
So
They have
language has
things
to be
in
part of the
common.
culture. So what culture do you belong to?
Hey, but which culture do I belong to?
Should I help you out?
Yeah,
What religion?
I'm a Christian.
So that's what's like you always speak English, so that's like the
Western.
Yeah.
culture.
Okay.
She's Yoruba.
Yes, I'm basically Yoruba.
She's basically
No, I'm
Yoruba. She's
Igbo,
Igbo, but
then
she's
I'm basically
basically
Yoruba.
Yoruba.
Or you can speak Yoruba.
Yeah, I speak
She
Yoruba.
speaks Yoruba even more than Igbo.
So that's basically so you're Yoruba, Igbo, Christian, and Oban, obviously.
Urban.
Does culture deal with food? Because for me, I eat anything that's nice.
Surely.
Mm-hmm.
Anything. So I'm.
But I'll still always rank Nigerian food.
Yeah, Nigerian food.
It's always number one to me.
To be honest, me, I love bread. Anything that has bread, burger, shawarma.
Yeah, I love bread. Yeah.
So which place?
Oh, it's supposed to be here.
You're supposed to say last. Let me go.
I'm to pray and say, oh, wait.
Do you think if you know someone's culture, like someone's like dominant culture, do you think it means you know the person? This is comparison.
No.
Does it mean you know the person?
No, it doesn't mean you know that. Sure, you might have an idea of who that person may be, but nowadays it doesn't really apply because that person may not have like grown up around like maybe the culture you think he identifies as, and then it's just that nowadays like nobody is just like streamlined to one particular culture. So many things just mix up in it. So you can't really say because this person is Muslim, this person is this, or because this person is
like the idea or like the concept of being like prejudices. Doesn't make sense. Or when you're like, oh, and this person is Igbo, and this they will like money. Igbo girls like money.
exactly. You cannot. I mean, it's a stereotype, but then it doesn't. Not everyone fits into the stereotype, and you can't just say determine someone based on the stereotype. Yeah, there's some truth to that.
Doesn't
Mean it is false, but that doesn't also mean it is true to that particular. Yes, yeah. It's more of like
to say, okay, if I know your culture or your do I know you?
No, not really. You don't.
But you might know it like.
No, let me give you an example. So we as Igbos, I've heard the older part of my family say this a lot.
yes.
They actually don't trust Yoruba people at all. I'm not even capping.
Tell me, I don't trust Yoruba people.
Yeah, like they don't trust. They feel like, oh, they are two-sided. They lie a lot.
And I don't trust my
yada yada. No, you can't judge people based on. My best friend is a Muslim and she's Yoruba. So why would I judge her? Like she's like. We're literally polar opposites.
They are just like that. Calabar girls are promiscuous or
everybody. So it doesn't mean everybody. Oh, in Nigeria, which
Yoruba guys.
Okay.
Igbo guys are demons too.
Okay.
So as for me, basically, I think you can have like a large idea of who someone is based on.
Yeah, but you can't say this is
absolutely. Yeah. And there are actually some people that you might actually like know them absolutely,
just from their culture, because it depends on how much that culture has like
influence on them. Like a pastor or something, obviously this person's like Christian, so that's why sometimes when the pastor
does something,
you hear about a pastor raping a girl,
it's like so weird that against
like dishonoring.
The doctrine.
Do you guys think that culture has a relationship with the bad governance in Nigeria?
Yes.
Yes, and let me go first. Why it has like a bad this thing with the governance in Nigeria?
Relationship.
Yeah, relationship.
Is it related or?
It's very related. It's almost directly proportional. Now let me tell you why. It's because you cannot like in the Yoruba culture. You cannot really correct your elders. Who are you? Omokekere? When they are sitting down, you can't see it even if you climb a tree.
And what about the wars, like the Boko Haram that claims to be fighting for
jihad, all those jihad? I don't know what they are jihading
exactly.
And for me, I feel like the number one issue it has in our government is the fact that they will tell you Christian and Christian cannot have a ticket together. Muslim, and I get diversity. I get everybody should be represented in government, but don't put.
You cannot have a Christian ticket. You can't have a Muslim.
This should go based on who is capable for the role,
yeah.
not based on tribe, not based on religion. We are one country. We are supposed to be united.
The one I'm going to agree that culture has a direct relationship with bad governance in Nigeria is quite deep.
Okay,
because like democracy is under arts, like it's under the study of arts, like and democracy was formed based on like the culture of the Greeks, I think.
Yes. So,
and every country that uses democracy, which Nigeria has adopted and which was like forced upon us by our colonial masters, has like it was like
we didn't choose
like
have like evolved.
Because like we had like our own system of government, which I must agree, and our own way of life was kind of flawed.
Yes, but then if we had gone further, to be honest, just like how they found their own system of government, we would have found our own that works for us.
Why couldn't they come and say, okay, these people, they are backwards, so let's help them grow?
That's not the point. They came to exploit.
Eurocentrism is when it's a kind of cultural problem that it means like Europe centrism. So like everything
Western,
European,
copy.
Cultural,
like
in the cultural sense is the
like
best.
how we want their clothes,
is the right stuff.
Their food is the best. Their everything.
I don't know
That's
why.
not to say it's not the best though.
No, we're not saying that, but we are saying that like like she said, we take what. That's why like. It's like everything imported, everything, even cereal.
When you want to look up
milk
imported, really.
Where I'm going
really?
Is Eurocentrism. Is it bad? Is it bad?
I think it's bad.
Completely. Or
I feel like 100% Eurocentrism is bad.
So is the solution? The solution to Eurocentrism now Afrocentrism. Afrocentrism is basically African centrism. So like, is everything African absolutely good? And don't forget the fact that Mary Slessor, according to what they taught us.
I
so
know.
our people in Calabar brothers and sisters, if you give birth to twins, they believe it's like demonic.
That's why I said mixing things.
The problem.
No, that's why I said
it's not the solution.
Is it the solution?
It's not the solution to the problem. Variety is the spice of life.
Variety is the spice of life.
So you pick good from here.
Why
you drop the bad from our culture. Culture is dynamic.
Indeed.
It changes.
It changes.
Nothing
says that because we are now being Afrocentric means we should bring back the killing of twins.
It's just something that people change, people grow. Like now, they start to do things better, more improved way. Now technology has made some culture easier, some parts of culture easier. Like it's easier for you to pick up a language now. I think there's an app, maybe Duolingo or something. Yes, it's easier for you to pick up a language, and now social media has made it as though we can see other people's culture and dress like them, speak their language, act like them without even being there. So
that must be for a reason. Now, why would you want to learn another person's culture?
Maybe because you like it.
For example, like how
I don't think anyone just like
for example, is how I like okay, I won't say I like everything about the Korean culture. For me to say that is false, because I don't don't let me say too much about what I don't like about their culture. But I find some things in their culture interesting. Yes, because some of things, some aspects of their culture is interesting.
You find their arts like
pleasing.
No, for me, when I even mean Korean culture, I'm not even talking about just their arts.
Guys handsome.
Apart from their guys being handsome, I like some certain aspects of their culture itself. Like for example, how they have the old like honorifics.
I don't know what
like for example now, if how we do air and all that, they have formal and informal way of speaking
to each other.
Exactly. And like now, for example, if we're in Korea now, I will call you my oppa. Because you're older. Well, maybe not because we are the same year, but basically.
Well, I'm older than you now.
I know, but like we are still the same year.
But I'm older than you.
Yeah, I'll probably have to call you my oppa. Probably not be able to just be like Abu. Yes, that kind of thing. I like something. Yeah, and I like their food. I like the way they dress, their traditional Korean like outfit. I like it. I find it beautiful. It's just like that. But then I'm not trying to say because I love Korean culture, I'll throw.
That's why you can see like. The system of government in Korea is like specific to not just the way
that will make them most economically successful, but the way they think.
Yes.
Look at China.
Even China. I was
Look
going
at all
to say
the-
China.
I was about to even make that example. They have their own. They don't use WhatsApp and all these things. They have their own social media. They use Weibo and WeChat.
Everything
All
we
these
get are
things
from China.
and they produce their own things and even export it out, which actually brings
probably except
makes
the
their
jacket.
economy
Every other
stronger.
thing I'm wearing is from China.
How do you know?
I know because
that's what she gets.
yeah, my friend imports stuff
From China.
So, like it's everything, clothes, ring light, shoes, bags, everything's from China.
Why is Nigeria not exporting something out?
Well, especially our ladies. A lot of fine, but a lot of wars, disaster, and loss have been caused because of culture.
Yes.
Do you think culture is something that shouldn't take precedence in a person's life?
No.
Because of since is culture something that should be secondary?
No.
Secondary.
The thing
It's
is,
practically an identity.
it's like anything you want to adopt as a part of yourself. You should adopt.
Why
it
do you
with
think
sense.
it should be like secondary?
Because then if we're to make any major decisions now, obviously you will be left out. Because me and Faridah, we share a
Same
lot of
culture.
cultures together. We are both Yoruba. We are actually
both from
the same
Offa.
offer.
Okay.
We so culture is something that I think if culture was taken with less ginger, with less if people don't carry culture on their head too much. I think
That's why I said anything you apply with.
Yes.
You apply
You should not
apply with sense.
discard it.
Even I feel like I'm not sure if they had it or even in the Quran, and I don't want to quote wrong, but I think it was said practice Islam in moderation. I can't remember the exact words.
Oh yeah.
But in moderation.
About it. I think the meaning.
Mm-hmm.
What I mean by culture should be primary.
Mm-hmm.
This will apply if you're talking about sociality. But in a person's life, in your own life,
Individual.
my life is not a function of what you know about
Yeah.
it. So I think primarily, culture should be primary.
Yes, but if it's
when it
making
comes to,
in government,
Yes, or making general
obviously,
sociology,
obviously,
competence,
culture,
exactly.
competence,
Something should be
rational.
More right
Yes.
than I am. In a person's life, culture should be primary.
Yes.
But
So,
not every time.
Yeah.
Not every time that it should be family.
What is the problem of culture? What is the advantage of culture?
Narrow-mindedness.
Yes.
Some certain cultures
Are too structured.
I think it's
Narrow-mindedness.
the concept. Because let's look at this. We say one of the constituents of culture is society.
Mm-hmm.
So Nigeria is like a nation, and therefore a society.
Mm-hmm.
I beg, this is an iPhone.
Yeah.
But what is Nigeria? Where is Nigeria?
Nigeria.
Nigeria is basically a concept. The concept of borders is actually immaterial. We just say from here to here.
Here is Nigeria.
So the world is actually just and that's what.
And even in Nigeria, we are very diverse. We have over 250 tribes. That's another problem.
Yeah.
That's another problem we have.
250 different ways of thinking, at least.
So I think that's the problem. The thoughts. We need to reorientate ourselves.
Yes, that's why I said narrow-mindedness.
That's where
thinking.
actual education and literacy comes in.
Anyways, culture and cultivation they come from a similar root. They are kind of related.
Yeah.
And what cultivation is basically making a farmland better. When you cultivate a land. So that's what culture is supposed to do to your mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to cultivate it.
So the construct that helps broaden knowledge and
not supposed to
restrict you.
What do you think about counterculture? Counterculture is
cancelling another person's culture.
Not cancel culture.
Like feminism.
Counter. Oh.
Like something against the grain.
Something against
the norms.
Exactly. Like LGBTQ, feminism. Stop reading my mind. Stop reading my mind.
Yeah.
Although you might have read the
I read it actually.
Yeah. The anti-war movements, what's going on.
Yeah. Some counter cultures are good.
Yes, like feminism was.
Feminism is good. By the way, every culture about feminism though.
Yes.
But I'm not going into it.
Yeah.
I feel like people should be treated with respect equally,
regardless of what they identify
as.
Man, if you don't agree,
you have to treat people with respect. If there's a job, you have to pay them what that job worth. Don't say because I'm a woman and someone is taking care of me, that's why you pay me less than a man in that similar field. I have the same experience. I do that. It doesn't make any sense. I went to school, he went to school. We got our degrees and pay me my
we pay same school fees. No one said men
pay less
just
school fees.
Me, you know. I think based on that idea,
yes,
I think
people that are treated as if they are human.
The society should give room for countercultures.
No.
Because sometimes, we actually live in a misogynistic world, or in a misogynist world, and an unfair
world.
Yes, so that's why they say it's the men's world.
That's why they say
but it's not all countercultures that actually make sense.
Yes,
obviously, to me, not all counterculture makes sense.
But we should treat people
with
respect.
Then, no matter how.
What do you think about counterculture?
As much as what you're not trying to overly disturb me with your culture.
Honestly, I don't have a problem with LGBTQI, whatever they are, people.
Me too.
Yes, I don't have a problem with that. As long as you're not rubbing it in my face or making me feel less than a person for being straight. Whatever you do in the bedroom is not my business.
Sure. And I don't have to like you too.
Yeah. I don't have to be your friend.
But it doesn't mean
I'll
I'm
disrespect you.
Violent against you.
Exactly. It's not like you see the person on the streets and you start throwing hate.
And you know the funny thing? I swear to God, I'm just being cultural. Because I told you, the culture that's formed. Don't let me even go into details about that. Because I said I'm obviously a Muslim first.
Yeah.
But I swear in the boarding house, but most of us that went to the boarding house, you can't say you don't know about people that have had sex with the same sex. And even though they weren't gay, but the fact that you're honey and you're young and puberty and everything.
Yeah, they were just curious.
Go to boarding house normal. So I'm not saying, but I'm just being real with my beliefs.
Yeah.
But I don't hate. But I'm just saying I don't have to like you because you're gay.
I don't care if you identify as a tree.
The thing is,
you identify as a tree.
The thing is, you don't have to like anyone. You should not take offense that I don't like you just because you are gay.
Yeah. I mean, even if you
I'm not saying you should hate someone.
Even if you identify as this phone, as long as you are human, you are breathing, you are living,
you should be treated with human rights.
Yes,
with human rights. No one has the right to take that away from you.
So, bottom line, or in conclusion, we should give room for countercultures because sometimes,
sometimes it's necessary. Especially the feminist movement. There's extremism.
Counterculture means change.
No.
Yeah, just something fighting against. Now, if some people are okay, no weed. Now, why is weed illegal? This shit is actually if alcohol is legal, why is weed illegal?
Alcohol does more damage actually.
And to me, actually, I don't.
But that's a counterculture that is not necessarily.
No, alcohol actually does more damage.
Genuinely, I don't see why tobacco
and all that.
I don't see why tobacco and
damage.
And this is for someone that does neither. I don't know why weed is illegal, but tobacco, cigarettes, and
legal.
Exactly.
Yes.
Why is culture important?
And she said identity.
So have a sense of identity. Because if you don't identify as anything, you just be wondering. You're just
a wanderer.
A wanderer.
The Faridah, I've offended her a lot. Because we've actually fought before. I'm not talking about shouting. I'm talking about physical fights.
You have to step on. If you are living with people, or if you're friends with people, or generally interactions with people will cause conflict.
No. But me and
I think that's what.
Because what happened?
Don't used to do that. So on this note, thank you guys, Faridah and Josephine, for coming on my YouTube channel.
You're welcome.
We even abandoned the game, but
it was actually fun. And I'm sure my viewers will have something. We must have learned a lot. Not even just something from our documentation. So, like I said, this is Josephine. She's a content creator and
food content creator.
And this is Faridah, the software engineer, and you know me now.
You're a YouTuber.
I'm the host. So I'm going to drop the links to all their social media in the description box down below. So if you want to find them for whatever reason, just check the description box.
Bye.
It was fun.
Yeah, very.
Almost. Ouch. My bum.
I swear. Yeah, I'm not even that flexible.